Luke Hawkins, coaching, from hard selling to application process, how we generated 467% growth through elegant automation, March 2018. Luke Hawkins was everything you'd want in a coach, incredibly talented NLP trainer, growing reputation, passionate about helping people transform their lives, but his business was stuck. $600,000 annually, despite massive effort. Why? Because Luke was running on pure grit and hard work, with zero systems to support his talent. Picture this business model. Generate lead, call lead, hard sell until they buy. That was it. No nurture sequences, no relationship building, just immediate pressure to purchase. They were using Salesforce, a clunky, overcomplicated CRM that created more problems than it solved. Luke was personally involved in every sales conversation, burning out from constant high-pressure calls. And the results? 2% conversion rate, 2%. For every 100 leads, only 2 became clients. Instead of hiring more salespeople or working longer hours, we implemented the Polar method, the same systematic approach that had transformed other coaching businesses. 4 phases: plan, optimize, leverage, react. But this time, we weren't just improving systems, we were completely changing how prospects experienced Luke's business. First, we planned. We eliminated the hard sell until they buy approach. We removed unnecessary friction points in the sales process. We stopped treating qualified prospects like cold leads. Most importantly, we eliminated the need for high-pressure sales tactics entirely. Sometimes the best sales strategy is not selling at all. Then we optimized. We replaced Salesforce with a streamlined system designed specifically for coaching businesses. We created a value-based nurture sequence with high-value content that spoke directly to where prospects were in their journey. But here's the game changer. We implemented an application process. Instead of Luke chasing prospects, prospects now applied to work with Luke. We switched the entire power dynamic. We built automated lead qualification that pre-qualified prospects before they ever spoke to Luke. We created strategic content delivery that drip-fed educational content, positioning Luke as the undisputed authority in his field. No more convincing people to buy, they were convincing themselves. Next, we leveraged. We developed a live event funnel that became Luke's secret weapon. 4-city tour strategy hitting Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and Perth. We created a watertight event process where every step was optimized for maximum conversion. This wasn't just throwing events and hoping for the best. This was a systematic approach that could replicate success across any city. Finally, we built reactive systems. Real-time analytics tracked every metric from ad click to final sale. Event performance monitoring analyzed show-up rates, engagement, and conversions. We implemented continuous optimization based on actual performance data, with backup systems ensuring nothing fell through the cracks during high-volume periods. The results were extraordinary. Lead-to-client conversion jumped from 2% to 7%, a 250% improvement. Cost per acquisition reduced by 65% through better qualification. The sales cycle shortened from weeks to days through proper nurturing. And the close rate dramatically improved through the application process. But the real breakthrough was the live events. $30 sign-up cost per attendee, 85% show-up rate across all events, when industry average is 40 to 60%. 28% conversion rate at events, industry average is 8 to 12%. And here's what made it powerful. We achieved consistent results across all markets and tours. Annual revenue grew from $600,000 to $3.4 million, 467% increase in 14 months. Luke became one of Australia's top NLP trainers. His involvement in sales reduced by 70%, yet revenue increased by over 500%. The business scaled without proportional workload increase. What started as a call everyone and convince them approach to business became an elegant system where qualified prospects applied to work with Luke. The business attracted the right people instead of chasing everyone. This wasn't luck. It was the predictable result of switching from push marketing to pull marketing through systematic automation. 5 factors made this transformation possible. Power dynamic shift. We moved from chasing prospects to having them apply, completely changing the sales conversation. Value-first approach. Instead of pitching immediately, we delivered massive value that built trust and authority. Systematic event strategy. We created a repeatable process that generated consistent results across different markets. Intelligent qualification, pre-qualified prospects, so Luke only spoke to people ready to invest. Elegant customer journey, designed an experience that felt natural and valuable, not pushy or salesy. The live event strategy became Luke's secret weapon because events positioned Luke as the expert, not a salesperson. Attendees received genuine value regardless of purchase decision. The group environment created natural buying momentum. Only serious prospects attended $30 events, and it created a natural, consultative sales environment where people wanted to buy. Luke Hawkins. Coaching's transformation demonstrates the power of the polar method in switching from push marketing to pull marketing. We didn't just improve their sales process, we completely transformed how prospects experience the business. Most coaches think they need to convince people to buy their services. Luke's success proves that when you build the right systems, qualified prospects convince themselves. Application processes create better clients than sales pitches. Value-based nurturing works better than immediate selling. Live events can be systematized for consistent results. Proper qualification makes sales conversations easy. The right systems scale without burning out the founder. Luke's transformation from 600,000 to 3.4 million shows what happens when you stop working in your business and start working on your business systems. The polar method that created Luke's success is exactly what we implement for coaches who want to attract high-quality prospects instead of chasing everyone, close more sales without high-pressure tactics, scale their business without burning out, and build systems that work consistently across different markets. Ready to transform your coaching business the same way? The methodology that took Luke from hard selling to elegant automation is proven to work for coaches who are serious about scaling with systems, not just effort. The question isn't whether this works. Luke's 467% growth proves it does. The question is whether you're ready to stop chasing prospects and start attracting them.